This is HQ Trivia, live from London, and my name is Beric Livingstone. Hello. We are gathered here, in this place. What is this place? Oh yes. We are gathered here, and our purpose tonight is threefold. One fold is to learn facts about our wonderful world, the second fold is to win actual money in the process, and the third fold holds it all together at the back. Now let's go straight to the commandments. I will ask you 12 questions ranging from easy to hard. You'll have 10 seconds to tap the answer. Get them correct and you move on. Get them wrong and it's bye Felicia. Get all 12 correct and you win or split tonight's prize, which is a wonderful 1,000 puddings or 1,000 pounds, whichever is accepted at your local bakery. Barclays, your local Barclays. I must stop eating cheese before the show, it really messes with my mind. Anyway, enough of that silliness. Let us go straight to the quizzing. Here comes Q1. What do anteaters typically eat? Stegosauruses, the moons of Jupiter, ants. Yes, a tasty morsel of a question to get you started. They've got pretty long snouts, but even they can't reach the moons of Jupiter from here. Literally spelling it out for you, anteaters eat ants. Yes, ants is the right answer, and 175,962 of you knew. Correct, well done. They mainly eat ants and termites, along with small rocks and dirt to help wash them down. Yum yum. Here comes Q2. In geometry, which type of the following is called a polygon? Straight-sided shape, magic wand, missing parrot. Shape-shifting your way into the cues. You can wave it about as much as you like, but even magic won't turn wand into the right answer. Clean-cut angles, it's a straight-sided shape. Yes, 172,000 of you got that right. A polygon is a flat, two-dimensional shape with no curved sides. So take those circles somewhere else. Now, some shout-outs to Oscar, just starting his dissertation. Good luck to Conair, who has just finished his. Good luck to you. Good luck to the Iqbal family, to Paul and Edita, who are on honeymoon in Venice, to Jacob O'Hara, to Rachel Tierney and Get3, and to Tim, Grace and Amy, who are playing HQ while celebrating the end of uni by playing Drinking Jenga. I'm not sure if you should play Drinking Jenga and HQ at the same time, but give it a go. Why not? Okay, Q3. In French, which of the following greetings can be used to mean good evening? Bon appétit, bonjour, bonsoir. Hopefully it'll be a good evening for you if you get this right. Bonjour can be used throughout the day, but applying ulcer cream doesn't really count as a greeting. Valid on either side of a door, though, it's bonsoir. Yes, très bien joué, my lovelies. 159,046 of you got that correct. Bonsoir can mean hello or goodbye in the evening, so no wonder we think the French are just like the Hawaiians. Q4. Which video game console maker is most famous for the Genesis, Dreamcast, and Saturn? Microsoft, Sega, Sony. It's game on here at HQ Towers. Well, two of them are famous for making a single line of consoles, but neither would be the famous plastic and chipboards they are today without Sega. Sega the right answer. Say you, say me, say 126,000 of you got it right. Decades before PlayStation versus Xbox, it was Sega versus Nintendo. And Sega, which was short for service games, unfortunately got the lower score. Let us go to Q5. Which one of these sports people would be most likely to encounter a dogleg? Golfer, sprinter, pole vaulter. Hopefully no hangdog expressions after this one. Dogs aren't actually allowed to take part in any of these sports, but who still encounters doglegs? Swinging a stick, but not letting go. It's a golfer. Swinging on to the right answer, just 62,903 of you. Well done. Not an easy question. A dogleg is anything that bends sharply in the middle and is a golf fairway that does exactly that. Okay, Let us move on to cue 6. The TV program The Day Today featured a spoof soap set in which of the following? A train spotting club, an accountancy firm, a currency exchange. It's the show that gave us Alan Partridge. But which of these dull scenarios got the pseudo-soap treatment? Swapping money for other money, it's a currency exchange. Yes. Oh my goodness, only 14,852 of you got that right. Yes, that was a savage question coming in there. A Ziki Vapros. Quite early in the show for one of those. Yes, Steve Coogan played the sneering boss in the dramatic world of the high-class Bureau de Change. Okay, so 14,852 of you still in the game. Let's go to Q7. Where did the Queen and Prince Philip first meet? At a wedding, at a hunting ball, at a horse race. Ah, those royal circles. They spin so unexpectedly. They've been to their fair share of all of them. But where did the royal we first meet? Meeting eyes across the aisle, it was a wedding. Yes, he was 13 and she was just 8. Only 4,125 of you got that right. I think that's another savage question. It was so savage, it was a Ziki Vapros. Yes, they married a mere 13 years later. In true Game of Thrones style, Philip's cousin was getting married to the Queen's uncle when they first met. Oh, those royals. Something different for you now. Q8. Which of these movies was released in the UK in the 1980s? The Shining, Mad Max, Alien. Acceptable in the 80s. Well, it may have been set in 2122, but Alien was actually released in 1979. And so was Mad Max. Because dressing like the 70s, but born in the 80s, it's The Shining. Here's Johnny! Yes, The Shining, the right answer. 2012 of you got that right. We lost just over half of you there. Many actors were actually considered for the role of Jack, including Robert De Niro, Robin Williams, and Harrison Ford. What different movies those would have been. Okay, Q9. Who was the first female US vice presidential candidate to run on a major party ticket? Hillary Clinton, Geraldine Ferraro, Sarah Palin. Politico-historical trivia. 3 ladies looking to shatter the glass ceiling, but who was the first to give it a go? The Democratic dame with the speedy name, it's Geraldine Ferraro. Yes, Ferraro, 1,140 of you got that right. Well done. I thought that was pretty hard. Well done for you guys. Hillary ran for president in the last election, but she's never run as a vice pres. 1,140 of you still in the game as we go into the final 3. Everything still to play for. Here comes Q10. Which of the following famous scientists was born first? Marie Curie, Albert Einstein, Nikola Tesla. It's science. It's science. 3 massive minds. But who got the head start here? Invented the first half of AC/DC. It was Nikola Tesla. Yes, the car company derived its name from him as well. 311 of you got that right. We lost 923 of you. Should we call that savage? No, let's not. We won't call it savage. We'll just call it pretty mean. But charity shop legend Marie Curie was next up in 1867, while Insty-Winsty Einstein was born in 1879. Yes, he was. Okay, 311 of you now as we go into Q11. Which of these singers fronted a band that shared its name with a card game? Chris Cornell, Michael Bolton, Darius Rucker. Sing for victory. Hootie and the Blowfish. It sounds like a great card game, but Darius is not the correct answer here. Crooning away for blackjack in the early 1980s, it was Michael Bolton. Yes, Michael Bolton, born Michael Bolton 65 years ago, and 108 of you got that right. Well done, U108. Now, lucky charms at the ready because we are shuffling into the final round. So many of you started this game. 30 players used your extra lives to get back in. So we have a wonderful 108 of you. As we go into our final cue, it all comes down to Q12. Which German newspaper was founded by British authorities just after World War II? Die Welt, Der Spiegel, Die Zeit. Paper your way to a prize here. Die Spiegel was co-founded by a British Army officer, but we are looking for the fully British-founded paper here. It was first published in 1946, and then it was bought by Axel Springer in 1950. Written in German but covering the world's news, it was Die Welt for the win! Yes, and we have 52 winners, my creative beauties. Well done to you lot. Two Wembleys full of people started playing this game a mere 12 or so minutes ago. We are down to 52 wonderful winners. That is not bad going. Congratulations to you all, to Mikega, to Tabahi, to Raw Locking, to Ouch Ahoy. I can't even pronounce that one. You all take home £19 and 23 pence, or £19 and 24 pence, or depending on your banker, 19 puddings and 24 pence. It's up to you, really. Well, my beautiful humans, it was a pleasure, as ever, to host a game for you. Thank you for the brilliant gameplay and for keeping me amused with your comments. I'm Beric, and you can find me on Twitter or Insta, and we are all on Twitter at HQ Trivia UK. Tomorrow, as I mentioned, we have a very special announcement for you, and that's on our next game, which is Thursday at 3 p.m. Some exciting news for you then, as well as, of course, another set of trivia trials and another Kashinga Kachinga. Until then, have a great night. Goodbye.